So as with the rest of the world, actually COVID has created a cocooning effect for the consumer where they've spent more time at home. So it's actually been a really good purple patch for the pool industry. So the last couple of years has been really good for Fluidra as a business. It's genuinely been the best years that we've had in the last decade. So a really good patch for Fluidra. I think as with the rest of the world, everybody's been impacted by supply chain. We manufacture most of our products locally, so we are somewhat helped by manufacturing locally where we can control it slightly better. It's been a challenge in terms of the cost of containers coming down, which has risen the cost, but in terms of product shortages, I think we've been pretty good over the last 12 months. No doubt the next 12 months is going to be an event as well as we try to navigate those rough waters, but so far we haven't been overly impacted from supply chain challenges. I think inflation is coming. If anybody reads the newspaper, whether it's international or in Australia, inflation is coming, so no doubt the prices are going to continue to increase. It's just a fact of life. I think we're facing kind of double what we're used to for the next year or two, but I don't believe it's going to materially impact the industry overall. I think it's there, but we'll push through it. Fluidra looks at growth in two ways, taking our organic business and growing, but then also doing what we call bolt-on acquisitions, so fulfilling part of the range that we don't have and bringing it in. You're right, Chris, in the last 9 months we acquired Sunbather and SR Smith, so those are the two latest acquisitions. SR Smith brings a range of residential slides as well as some commercial knowledge, and the Sunbather acquisition brings us solar panels and pool covers. So once again, complementing the Fluidra range. So Australia is by far my biggest market that I get to look after. It is by far the most important. It has the biggest potential as well, not only in residential, but the commercial pool environment. So very clearly our focus is on Australia. I look after Asia as well. And Asia is a very big commercial business for us, so we often do multi-million euro projects in Asia. So as the world economy recovers, we think more and more commercial projects will go into Asia, but no doubt Australia is the key market and the key focus for our business. There's probably two that I would focus on. The first one is automation. So consumers are wanting their pools to be less hard work for them. So they're looking to automate as much as they can, typically via a phone, or having some level of control of not only the on-off switches, but their water chemistry, the heat of their water. So automation is going to making the pool easier for a consumer is going to become more important over the coming years. The other thing is the environment. So ESG is consumers are now focusing more about the footprint that they are leaving on this earth. So environmental concerns in terms of recyclability of the products. How much chemicals am I using? How much of the products are sustainable is becoming more important. And it links back to the Sunbather acquisition in putting solar heating on the roof instead of using electric heaters or gas-fired heaters, rather using the natural energy to heat your pool. So I think ESG, the environment, is going to become more important for the consumer.